Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mystic Empress Tarot channel. I am back again with another reading. This time the topic is going to be why your ancestors chose you to break the generational curses. What was it that they saw in you that made them decide that's going to be the one that's going to change the course of history. So I'm really excited to get into this reading, and we have 3 piles. Okay, so the first pile, we have this beautiful amethyst crystal with the Spiritsong tarot deck. Second deck is the Moonology oracle deck with this Angelite crystal. Third pile, we have Modern Witch Tarot and a piece of Moldavite. All right, so pause the video if you need to. Take a few deep breaths, clear your mind, and pick your pile that you feel most called to, and I will see you in just a moment. Hello, pile ones. If you chose this amethyst crystal and the Spiritsong tarot deck, this is your reading on why your ancestors decided to choose you to break these generational curses. All right, so let's get into it. All right, pile 1, ancestors of pile 1. Why did you choose them to break these curses? Okay, we have the 6 of shells so far, the shaman, the traveler, and the high priestess. Okay, already right away you guys are born with being highly intuitive. So your ancestors really knew that you would come into this world equipped. You can successfully tackle a lot of the issues that come your way. And back of deck energy, we have the magician. Yes, like you are have a great imagination as well, is what I'm getting. And you've been here before, pile 1. You have definitely lived a few lifetimes. Many of you may resonate as, being old souls. And you just have this like drive and curiosity about you to just know things, like if there's something that you don't know much about, or you're just randomly like daydreaming and you think about something that like just you want answers to. It could be like the most random thing, but you just kind of like want to start Googling and doing research on whatever it was you thought about. Yeah, you have like this deep sense of curiosity, and the curiosity mixed with the intuition and the divine wisdom that you're naturally born with. And you guys just seem to light up a room whenever you walk in. Like you I get the sense that a lot of you are mood setters. What I mean by that is like whatever environment you walk into, you tend to easily manipulate the mood, not in a malicious way, but you just kind of like, if you wanted to, you can set the mood. If it's a sad mood, you can make it happy. If it's a happy mood, it doesn't take much for you to alter energy. And I guess that's why we have the magician at the back of the deck. Like you have a very strong creative and manifesting gift. So yeah, let's see. Oh, all right, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, some of you may be Tauruses. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. All right, Steph. Pile 1. It's ancestors. Why did you choose them? Another reason why they chose you and they thought you were a great candidate to break these curses was that you don't give up. You do not easily give up. You get knocked down over and over again, but somehow you always come back up and get back up. And that really, 1, makes your ancestors very proud, but 2, it inspires other people. you know? So they knew that your ability and your power to be able to like get back up no matter how many times you get knocked down is super inspirational for other people, and that will encourage other people to never give up on their dreams, you know? And yeah, that's another reason I'm hearing upon, oh, and here's new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, some of you, with this card, I'm getting some of you may not have come from privileged background, and you may have, one of the generational curses that you may be breaking is one of lack. What is it? No, I know that there's a better term for it, but you know, like you, throughout your lineage, y'all have been there. It's a theme of, you know, kind of struggling for money is what I'm getting pretty much. So, but they see you overcoming this obstacle because you got to remember as well, like the age that we're living in, like it's, information is everywhere. Social media is always trying to get your attention with the newest headlines and the latest news and the gossip, and it could be so easy to share your opinions, you know. And so where was I going with that? So, you know, okay. So where I was going with that is, you know, with everything being all digital and like you could, you know, so easily accessible, like people can shop online, they can now shop on Instagram. Like if some of you are really, one of the generational curses that you're breaking right now is one of, you know, financial lack, your ancestors want to tell you this is the perfect time to be alive, to be, you know, to put your business ideas out there, to monetize on something you love to do. And I'm not saying like that be your sole goal and purpose, just to monetize off of your gifts. Use your gifts out of love and out of love for people and the need to be of service, you know. But know that your ancestors are saying it's very easy now for you to easily become successful and abundant from sharing your gifts and using your gifts in this time. So now we're going to pull some cards from the Modern Witch Tarot deck and see what messages your ancestors have for you from this one. All right. Pile 1's ancestors. Why did you choose them? They're you got the high priestess twice. Yeah, some of you may be tarot readers, be really into astrology, just like shamanic healing with the shaman right here. I even forgot that came out, but shamanic just came out. All right, we have the 5 of Cups. And we have 9 of Pentacles. What was I just saying? Financial abundance. Yeah, like, I know that right now, and we have back of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. I know that right now the world hasn't yet completely embraced the metaphysical and the psychics and the what's the term? Holistic healers. Everything's still pretty like westernized. I mean, depending on where you live in the world, but pretty much all that to say that it still hasn't been fully embraced yet, but it's definitely going in that direction. So your ancestors are really encouraging you to tap into that intuition, that beautiful gift that you were born with, you know, and tapping into that knowledge. Some of you may be maybe into studying Akashic records, you know, that may be really great for some of you. Other people, it could be, you know, doing tarot readings. Others, it could be sound healing. It could be yoga teachers, like it, you name it. as long as it's like being in service and healing other people. Now, with the Five of Cups here, I definitely see there may be sometimes where you lack motivation and trust and belief in yourself because you're looking back now all the failed examples from your family, you know, like, oh, like auntie tried to do it, like my uncle tried to do it, they tried to build their own business, or they tried to do this but it ended up, you know, not working out. So it's, you know, who am I to be successful? Or there may be some people in your family that may be discouraging you and, you know, kind of want to keep you at that level down, you know, vibrating at a vibrational level that you are not meant to be at, you know, just because they may still be bitter, I guess, about their own circumstances, that they don't want to see anybody else reach the goals and the dreams that they were never able to, you know. So your ancestors are really telling you to turn your back to the naysayers, the pessimists, and focus on the two, you know, like these two cups that are upright. Focus on what you do have and how to really make the most out of that, because I definitely see it being very fruitful and abundant for you. It's just, you know, it may not be right away, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles here. There may be a lot of like moving parts and you may need to be very patient with yourself, but your ancestors are telling you that you got it. Like the fact that you haven't given up already, where was it? I think, yeah, especially with like Taurus being the bull and everything, like there's a stubbornness about you, but in a good way. So yeah, pile ones, you were chosen clearly for a reason, for various reasons. You're very, stubborn keeps coming up. I feel like a lot of you are Tauruses or just fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, what's the other fixed sign? I think Aquarius. I don't know if there's another fixed sign. If there is, let me know. I think Scorpio is the fourth one. But yeah, they see you. I just saw like someone on a racetrack and they're running and they pass the baton to you. Your ancestors are passing the baton to you, and they know that you're going to endure. They know that you're going to reach the finish line and not give up halfway or even 3/4 of a way and just be like, I'm tired, and just drop the baton and stop the race there. You know, they know that you're gonna follow through, and that's why they chose you, you know, to go through this. You know, they gave you the responsibility and the option to break these generational curses, and they definitely see you doing that, and they're proud of you for that. And lastly, before I go, I'm going to draw a few spirit animal oracle cards. Let's see, trust in divine detours, coyote spirit, and hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Yeah. And this reminds me of like, not of the Five of Cups card, where you don't rely on people's opinions and their input on what you should do next. You just listen to your intuition, and you're confident in yourself and believe in yourself and believe that you can successfully co-create with spirit. Oh, and look at this, 11, butterfly spirit transformation is beautiful. Yeah, you guys are definitely going through, a lot of you guys are coming to the end or have already broken a lot of generational curses and cycles. And it's just up from here pretty much. Like the transformation is underway for sure now, because you guys have been really busy breaking these curses and doing the inner work and everything, and just kind of like it's been wearing you down, honestly. But spirit is saying like you are going to come out so much stronger and with so much wisdom and grace from this, that it's all going to be worth it. Pile one. So yeah, this is all that I have for you, Pile Ones, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 2s. If you picked this Angelite crystal and the Moonology Oracle deck, this is going to be your reading on why your ancestors chose you to break generational curses. Excuse my cat being a little menace in the background. All right, so let's begin. I feel called to, yes ma'am. Okay, we're just gonna keep her in my lap. Okay, I just feel called to, I started with the Spiritsong tarot deck with the other piles, but I feel called to actually start with the oracles for you, Pile 2. All right. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. What do you need to release? Waning moon. All right. Pile 2's ancestors. Why did you choose them to break these curses? Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. All right, Pile 2. So we look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sag. I'm getting that some of you, this may not resonate with all, but for some of you, y'all have moved around a lot. Were probably born in one place and then moved when you were like, I don't know, 5, and then again at like 15, and then again when you were an adult. Like, I don't feel like you really have a place where it was like the headquarters. Like that was all, like there was always moving pieces. So you definitely have travel experience. That's what I'm getting with that card. And another thing that I'm getting is that you guys let a lot of things bounce off of you, like a lot of negativity. Just kind of, you don't easily absorb it, which your ancestors really think is very, admirable. And yeah, because, you know, with this, I'm getting it with this card, what do you need to release? It feels like you release every time like negativity is sent toward your way, or you've absorbed some negativity, you're pretty like good at catching it and just releasing it. And it feels like that has happened a lot with, you know, your commitment being tested, first quarter moon. I feel like people tend to really test you. I don't know if that's probably like a theme in your guys' life, but that's what I'm getting. But no matter how many times people test you, you always tend to be the bigger person and not scoop down to people's level. So your ancestors really thought you were a great person to, you know, be in charge of breaking these curses, because the first reason is having that for the ones that it did resonate, you know, where you have like some traveling experiences and you have lived multiple places, you have more experience than you think when it comes to dealing with people and different environments. So I think that's why it is so easy for you to release things, because things were always moving and changing. So your attachments to things were not that strong, if that makes sense. So yeah, they think that was a great attribute to have for somebody that is going to take on this responsibility of breaking generational curses. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Crystals, dedication, progress. Buffalo spirit, I believe. And 9 of Crystals, security, abundance. Okay, what else? That's the crystals signify, I think, pentacles in this deck. So a lot of you may be earth signs. All right, let's see. All right. And then we have temperance. And finally, let's do another card. Miss Ma'am, please don't. All right. I'm like multitasking, handling the kitten and pulling cards for you. Okay, so why else did you choose? Ooh, the Empress. Okay. All right. So, already even before the Nine of Crystals came out, with the Buffalo Spirit, buffaloes are, I get the energy of abundance whenever I see buffaloes, so you are definitely have a knack for abundance. Maybe you already have a lot of abundance right now, or you have the mind and the ability and just the wits about you to be very financially savvy and responsible. And you tend to really save. Maybe a lot of you have pretty good looking savings accounts is what I just got or saw. And yeah, you tend to balance the physical and the material worlds very well. You balance work and play very gracefully. I don't know why gracefully was the word that came out, but I mean, it makes sense if the Empress is here. So yeah, like you seem to budget your, not just your finances, but your time and energy very beautifully. And your ancestors really encourage that, and they're very proud of you for that. And so given that you seem to have mastered this like harmonious balance between work and play, it's easier for you to have a clear mind and be able to pinpoint problems and pinpoint the source of an issue, so you can get to the root of something and just, you know, stem it out. And that's what you've been doing with these curses. You have been taking your time to really dig deep and pinpoint the root of all of this, and not be, and for some of you it may have definitely been a struggle with detaching from certain belief systems, but for others I feel like it may have been kind of easy in a way. Like once you realized what the issue was, you didn't really sit around and wait to work on it. You kind of actively were working on it like every day, and it may not have been a lot right away, but it was definitely incremental steps. And with the buffalo, like buffalo is not really a fast moving animal, but it's slow and steady. So you have definitely been steadily breaking these curses and weaving your own security, your own like safety net. And that's really like amazing. Oh, and just like pile one, you got the shaman in the back of the deck for this. So you definitely could also be into the shamanic arts and shamanic healing. And that's probably where you have been getting a lot of help with, you know, healing these wounds and breaking these curses and getting to the root of things. And yeah, let's see what else. I'm gonna pull some cards from the Modern Witch Tarot deck to see what other messages they have. The Emperor, okay. Capricorn energy. Yeah, y'all get shit done. When you set your mind to something, you get shit done. And I feel like this balance between work and play has not always come easy to you. I feel like you were definitely maybe overworking yourself at a certain point in life, and you walked away from that lifestyle, and you allowed, you just allowed yourself to go with the wind. Just allow the natural changes that inevitably happen in life to just happen. And excuse my cat in the background. Yeah, we have 7 swords in the back of the deck for this. And I feel like I just got with this card that maybe what really woke you up to not be working yourself to the bone is possibly somebody undercut you or didn't pay you what you deserved when you were really working your ass off, and that really made you change your perspective on a lot of things. And and really be like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I working my ass off for people that aren't even going to like really give me what I deserve and recognize my worth? And that's another thing, like say like here with Empress energy, you know your worth. Like you really have mastered your divine feminine energy. And excuse that. Okay, come here, baby. You really have mastered your divine feminine energy, and yes, baby, I know. Where am I going with this? And so that's why I feel like it was also not that scary for you to walk away from, like, say, a regular 9-to-5 or corporate job, or just something that's like traditionally safe to make money and make a living, because you naturally have this Empress energy within you that's all about like creativity and just beauty and abundance. So you were like, okay, well, I'm not wanted here, I'm not treated right here, well then okay, like I'm gonna walk away and create something, weave something of my own. Okay, baby, I know. Weave a reality of my own. All right, so we're gonna shuffle some cards from the Animal Oracle deck to see what other reasons your ancestors chose you to break these curses. Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. Yeah, you don't give up. Pile 2. Let Spirit be your guide. Yeah, your crown, and yeah, I believe I'm getting more so the crown, but it could also be the third eye chakra. You naturally just seem to, like I said earlier, with the fact that you don't attach too much to earthly possessions or things that are, of this earthly realm. It's much easier for you to allow a higher power or, spirit to really guide you in life. And so that's why your ancestors really think y'all are a great candidate to work with. And Parrot Spirit, watch your words. And you're great with this. Obviously, I think a lot of y'all are great speakers, and you can communicate your ideas pretty effectively. And your ancestors thought, what better way for someone to break generational curses and also share what they learned while breaking those curses to help other people. And so the back of the deck for the Animal Oracle card deck was Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. I think there's 2 rabbits. I don't know if these are the same. I don't know if that's a hare, but they're similar. But yeah, you are definitely wonderful people to work with. Pile 2, your ancestors definitely see great potential in you, and what they love about you is that you also see the potential in yourself. You don't rely on other people's opinions to weigh on your self-worth and what you think of yourself and how you feel about yourself. So yeah, that is all that I'm seeing for you guys, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated. And if you would like, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 3s. If you chose this cute little piece of Moldavite and the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and this is going to be your reading about why your ancestors chose you to break the generational curses. Now let's get started. And just beforehand, I want to apologize for my cat in the background being very vocal. Yeah, come here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna multitask and see if I could, take care of this baby while I also do your reading. Okay, so Pile 3. Pile 3's ancestors. Why did you choose Pile 3 to break these generational curses? All right, hi Pile 3s. I am back. Sorry, I had to take a little break to take my cat out for a walk. because she was just doing the most. She had too much pent-up energy. Okay, so let's get back to your reading on why your ancestors chose you to break these generational curses. So with the Nine of Wands, as I was saying before, you guys are definitely fighters, and not the type of fighters that just fight when they get upset, or they actually throw punches when they're, you know, emotional, or, you know, holes in the walls. No, like, y'all fight for what is right. And you definitely, and that's admirable. Your ancestors really admire that in you, and that's why they think, you know, they thought, well, you know, we have a little warrior on our hands, so that's a perfect candidate for, you know, breaking curses. And then with the Six of Pentacles reverse, I definitely see how, what I'm getting with this card is that you guys don't easily overgive. You are generous, but you have a tendency to prioritize being generous with yourself first and foremost before you spill that energy into any other sources. So you definitely spend your time and your energy wisely. Now with the Two of Swords, I see that you don't take no for an answer. You don't allow the outside world to make you doubt yourself and your intuition. You are very highly intuitive, and you pretty much, kind of what I'm getting with this card is how she's, you know, blindfolded here, and she doesn't, like, she could just sense. She doesn't need to use her eyes to know what's around her, what's coming towards her. Like, she's, you know, still prepared and ready if need be, but she's more in tune, and she's able to listen more clearly when she goes within and dives deep and uses her other senses, so such as maybe some of you are clairaudient or claircognizant, and maybe what I'm just getting is that some of you have a really strong sense of smell, so some of you may even smell colors. You know, some people can do that, and that's amazing. Now with the Eight of Cups, I see that your ancestors see that you're the type of person to easily walk away from something. Well, actually not so easily. I feel like you have had a difficult time setting boundaries and saying no and walking away when something isn't meant for you anymore. However, you have come to know your worth and really realize how precious you are. And I think that's why, you know, we have this fighter energy. Like, you've had to fight to defend yourself, but now it's a fight for something greater, something bigger than yourself. Now let's see, we're gonna pull some cards from the Spiritsong Tarot and see what messages your ancestors have for you here. Let's see, pile 3, why did you choose or pile 3's ancestors, why did you choose them? Okay, 3 of Shells, playfulness and bliss. Pile 3's ancestors, why did you choose them to break these curses? 7 of Feathers, preparation, resourcefulness. Oop. And 8 of Shells, quest, renewal, and one more. Ooh, okay. And I feel called to all right, and this oracle card just wanted to jump out. Believe in the impossible. Okay, so we have, all right, so these are the cards, and we have the sun on the back of the deck for that. Okay, so pile 3. You guys are very creative when you are in your like play mode, when you guys just play and when you're just being and having fun and like just listening to music, being goofy. You come up with a lot of brilliant ideas, and you're just in this magical, very magnetic energy when you are just being playful and being happy and being around people that love you and support you. So I'm getting that your ancestors want you to dance more. That's what I just heard. And because you raise your vibration that way, is what I'm hearing. And you also have a great knack for being resourceful, you know, like the 7 of feathers. You're a natural born leader. I feel like right now you're going through this period of regeneration and really building a foundation for your dreams. You know, as the Queen of Crystals or the Queen of Pentacles in other decks, this really tells me that you guys are working to create this luxurious lifestyle for yourself, and you've been doing it not just through working like a 9-to-5 or working a traditional job. You're actually doing this by doing that, as well as the inner work and the shadow work and the, you know, reflection, to make yourself a better person. And that really leads to a lot of not just physical abundance, but more importantly, emotionally and spiritually abundant. You're equipped for it all, pretty much. You just need to tap into your natural resources, is what I'm hearing. So gratitude is another way of really raising your vibration. Something that's coming through when it comes to like the 3 of shells, I just think of like family and loved ones. I feel like y'all maybe have come from a background where generationally there's been a lot of toxic things that has happened in your family, and it's not talked about, it's not addressed, and they're just left to just be there, but it's really just killing everybody slowly. And you are you're kind of like the, 8 of Cups. You are walking away from that toxicity and starting something new. You're learning how to be more transparent, and that really could be hard, because especially, you know, with the, the 9 of Wands, you are definitely met with a lot of resistance from your family, because, you know, you want to expose something and they want to keep it under wraps. So you kind of you've had to fight for your stance and your beliefs, but you have not given up, you know, instead of like, and that's why the 6 of Pentacles here is reversed. You have realized that as you keep giving more and more, they just want more and more, and you reversed it. You're like, okay, I'm not gonna give outwardly too much. I'm gonna give inwardly to myself, and really harness my intuitive powers, harness my personal just strength, you know. And let's see, we're gonna pull some Moonology oracle cards to see what else. Let's clarify these tarot cards, please. Ancestors, spirit guide. Let's clarify these tarot cards. Oh, yep, full moon in Cancer. What was I just saying? Family. Definitely revolving around the family. Personal issue reaches resolution. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. And a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. And back of the deck is, what do you need to release? So, all right, pile 3. With the North Node card here and stepping out of your comfort zone, some of you may still be living with family or living in a neighborhood where you grew up in, and your ancestors are really urging you to move away if you can. Start saving up to move out, or just expand your horizons, you know, like if the neighborhood that you stay in is the only neighborhood that you know, like to shop at, or like to go, I don't know, eating at, like your ancestors are encouraging you to try different things, go on a little road trip, try a new dish at a different restaurant that's in another town, like a neighboring town or a city. And I feel like that will definitely help you gain more gain more knowledge and wisdom, and it'll help you change your perception and your view on certain personal issues that you may be struggling with. And that will further help you break these these generational curses that you are in the midst of, overcoming. Now, finally, we're going to pull some oracle, another oracle deck, the Spirit Animal Oracle. And let's see. Freedom is yours. Yes. So if you look at that, if you are thinking or have been thinking about moving out, freedom is, yours. Like, it's really close by. You may be, I think right now would be a good time to start searching for places and, applying to certain, places and apartments or whatever. Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. So with this, I definitely see that this move and this transition is very divinely orchestrated and protected by your ancestors and your guides. So let's see, I feel like drawing this one. We have White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Yes, you guys are very magical people. You just need to have more trust in yourself and your spiritual team. And yeah, Mind Spirit, be generous of spirit. I think with this card, what I'm getting is that your ancestors are warning you, I guess, in a way, or just kind of a word of caution to be careful not to be too stingy with your spirit and your energy, and give to those that you intuitively feel are worthy of your energy and your attention. So that way, like, you're still making new connections and creating new bonds and, really expanding your soul. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys, Pal 3. This has been a wonderful reading. If this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye.